Alright, so we are going to be a little bit of a short daily here. I've already been out kind of messing around and farming, so we are on track now. Once we get the Nez Pass, the last Nez Pass, we will have enough, so we will be able to super evolve something. So I've been working on getting this up. Also, I'm making a new fun team to do capture festivals with, so unfortunately I've been spending a lot of time trying to capture that Astromon just so I could have some fun. But regardless, let's jump into here. Yeah, this team's fine. But we do have the Drowsy Rebirth Festival coming up, so the Nat 4 Rebirth Festival for him. Unfortunately, Drowsy is a Astromon to me that, while he's not bad, unfortunately, because they made it, they surrounded his, put his theme of the Astromon in there, so all of the Drowsies in one way or shape or form have a sleep ability. And CC is not bad. It's obviously more useful in PvP than it is in any PvE content in the game, because any boss you want to try and put to sleep is just always negated somehow, either just blanketly with their abilities and whatnot. So again, there's no reason to have CC when you can just plow through a lot of the stuff, especially once you get to the point where you get the 6-star gems. And again, what you see on the screen right now, you just get to this point. There's no reason for me to have CC at all for this. So at the end of the day, it really only comes down to PvP a little bit, but even then, there's just, unfortunately, there's better Astromon. So Drowsy's really only one of those one-time things that I even do pulls for to try and finish the Astro Guide and be done. I'm only going to do, I think, some pulls for him because I just want to complete the Astro Guide, and then I do like collecting the light and the dark versions of every Astromon. So that's partly of what I, have fun with the game. So I might do some pulls to grab back a Dark Drowsy. Arguably the best attacker out of the bunch to me is, it gets up in the air. They both have the same active skill, but their normal skill, but their active skills are different. One is Elemental Edge, which is alright. It's not it's good for what it does. The only bad part is if you're fighting Dark Astromon like we are right now, Light already beats Dark, so Elemental Edge really doesn't shine against that. But Dark Drowsy has the Hunter ability, which we already know, which is on both Dark Monas here on the screen. So it's arguably better, but it's only at a 40% chance, or 40% increase damage done, whereas I think your Dark Mona has... we'll see it on the map. I think Dark Mona has 50%. I don't remember. We'll have to check that here really quick. We were catching the pot on here. Let's just double check on this. Oh wow, she had to be booked for an extra 10% on Hunter. That's interesting. There's my Light Drowsy. I did pull him out of storage so I could look at that, but let me see. Wow, it is a flat 40%, so that made me actually a little bit better, but again, the sleep is negligible, so, and your Dark Mona's stats are just going to be, arguably, better anyway. So I don't know why I removed this little Mona out of there. So that's the team I'm going to be messing around with the capture festivals. I'm going to do 4 evolution 2, 3-star, just keeping her 3 stars and see what we can do with it. I'm actually shocked. I've got, since we did the the Mona tutorial that they just released, that Mona was a perfect Astromon in the sense that she had 3 squares already. So I was like, man, I gotta keep you. You already just have 3 squares on you. And then today, the only variant I have caught, which has kind of been an odd thing, but I have been running on Extreme, so I haven't seen as many Astromon, as much as I would if I was farming just for a capture festival. But the water Mona that I did catch actually was another perfectly squared Astromon, so that was a nice surprise, and that's this one right here. So now I got to capture some other Monas just to get her caught up to the other one, so it's just a slow process. And then, like I said, once because it's gonna be the anniversary festival that I'm going to be definitely farming, and that's also too as a comparison of what I just said with Drowsy being for his leadership skill. So Drowsy's leadership skill is a good critical strike, increased critical hit chance. So if you don't have that, trying to pull for a variant Drowsy might be beneficial, but I'd hold off and wait to see how they're going to release the older anniversary Astromons. We're talking Mini Sarah, Mini Tina, Mini Camilla, and Mini Zephyros now, because this is our fifth year anniversary. So we don't know what Astromon's going to come out necessarily. So, but Mini Zephyros is the one that I'm kind of getting at. That has specifically the leader ability for critical hit for your team. You guys see me use him on and off. So, well, at least we got the defense down. We did not get a good spread there. That stun there kind of sucked. Let's just throw that. Yeah. I resisted, got petrified again. Let's go after the bird. Let's go after the wiggler. I see your little head feather wiggling. And it doesn't matter now. But yeah, Mini Zephyros for the anniversary is another one I would be looking out for, because that's a great thing, great Astromon to put in a leader slot. Because again, one of the reasons why, just to show this off again, when you're coming out here, right, and I've talked about your workhorses. So again, with your Mari, for instance, if you ended up getting her during the capture festival, like I suggested, and you have your Dark Mona, they feed off that critical strike. The same thing kind of with Dark Fenrir for me, right? This critical strike here, yes, this increases by 50%, but I want them to be critting. That's why you guys see the high damage most of the time. So Dark Zephyros here, when the anniversary comes down, has this critical boost. So gaining an additional 18% crit in this leader ability just allows these three to shine even more. So again, it's one of those things where you start getting a little bit deeper into Monster Super League about your team composition, just to help you clear that much faster, because it does. Eventually, you get to my point in the game where you're literally you are looking at how much time does it take you to clear a level, and trying to maximize that time just to be super efficient with how fast you're doing stuff, because that plays a part into the capture festivals as well. So, but there we go. Daily is done, so I'm going to leave that there and get back to farming. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily.